So, before I met my now husband, I had a perfect track record with dating. I chose badly 100% of the time. And by my early 20s, I could include the following types in my former boyfriends: the controlling one who liked to point out that the dog was getting fat while eyeballing my tummy. The one who came to my shows and hit on women while I was on stage, even leaving with one of them. The sweet one that never quite went anywhere, but years later I saw walking a leather-clad man on a dog leash and choker down the street. The one with an obsession for Middle Eastern women who kept me around while constantly letting me know that I was not his type. All of these unreliable relationships led me to make a list of dating rules for myself. 1. Never make the first move. I could not be trusted to be attracted to somebody nice. 2. Wait to return any messages at least 2 days. A week is better. 3. Do not let yourself be excited about anyone you're dating. 4. Keep introductions to family and friends to the bare minimum. 5. Most importantly, be unreliable. Cancel at the last minute, forget to call, get caught up in something, or just plain no-show. I was operating on all of these rules when I met my now husband, and I started our acquaintance out with a bang by being really rude to him. Now, being just 20 at the time, he couldn't get into the bar where my band was playing. He was friends with our guitar player, and they cooked up this idea that he should roadie for us to get past the bouncer. Nobody had told me any of this, so when I saw him carrying our equipment, I said, "Who are you, and why are you touching my stuff?" "Shh," he said, and explained the situation. So I let him carry my stuff. After load-in, he started setting up our sound system. I didn't think this was part of the deal. "Do you even know what you're doing?" I asked. "You better not screw up my sound." It turned out he did know, and our sound was quickly dialed in. Then he asked if I would like a beer. "No thanks," I said. I didn't drink at the time, but I didn't think that was really any of his business. He politely asked me again a little while later, and the third time he asked, I said, "No, thank you." The gig started, and he grabbed a table and was joined by a date. Now, this is the point where his story and mine diverge, but here's my version. I was doing my thing, looking into the stage lights and playing to a room I could barely see. He was sitting in a corner where it was a little darker, and whenever I turned his way, I could see, shining through the blinding lights, a huge Cheshire Cat smile. And for the first time, I thought, he's cute, but way too young for me. His version of the story is that I spent the entire show smiling directly at him. Now, we may never know whose version is right, but we do know that his date asked him if she should leave, the electricity between us being painfully obvious to everyone except cranky old me. After this evening, he started showing up randomly at band practice and suggesting that we should all go dancing afterwards. He was subtle like that. And slowly, we became an item. The first thing I noticed that was different about our relationship was how calm I felt. He did what he said he was going to do, was unfailingly sweet, and seemed to like me despite my snarly attitude. This calmness made me feel a little uncomfortable, but I liked it. A few months into dating him, I had an epiphany. I thought to myself, wow, I'm dating a truly nice guy. Oh no, I'm gonna have to be nice back. There go all my rules. This seemed really daunting, but I began to try treating him the way I wanted to be treated. And even though it felt like walking on the moon, it also felt good.